Hi, this is Asa, and welcome to my audio experience. Hi, it's Asa. I'm giving you a copy of my best-selling book for free to help you in your health journey today. I'll pay for the book. All you do is just cover the small shipping and handling costs. Go to asarx.com and get your free book today. So glad you're with us. This show's all about you. It's for you. It's for your life. ASA RX experience. We want you to have an experience here every single day where you're different. We don't want you to leave here. We're not a show. Like, let's just get that all. I don't want to just be a show for you. I want to be an experience. I want you to come here. I want you to learn. I want you to get takeaways. And I want you to, when you hit the stop on the video or the radio or the podcast or whatever you're listening to on this show, whenever you hit stop, I want you to be able to take away something that can make your life different. That you will not leave here when we're done interacting. You will not be the same. That's my mission here on the show, is for you to be different today than you were yesterday. And you need to crush tomorrow, because tomorrow you're going to be better tomorrow than you are today. That's the kind of attitude I want you to have every single day, no matter what you deal with, no matter what you're struggling with, no matter what it is. You were designed to live an extraordinary life. No one, and I mean no one, can take responsibility for your life but you. Like, nobody can do that. You have to take responsibility for you. And our health is our greatest wealth. It is a gift that you were given. And I don't want you to ever think anything different. Like, this body that we're given is an absolute gift. We got to take care of it. And on this show, we're going to help you do that. You know that wealth, the word wealth, which everybody's all concerned about money, right? Got to have enough money. Do you know that wealth actually came from the word health? Health is actually your wealth every single day. All right, now listen, you can give me a call, 888-283-7272. Call the show. And if you don't, you want to send me an email, you can do that as well. Go to asarx.com. That's asarx.com. You can send me an email. We've got all that right there. And then, of course, we'll make it part of the show. If you want to ask me questions, whatever it is. You want to answer me something in private, you can do that as well. Don't ever hesitate to do that. You can ask us questions in private all day long. Just go to asarx.com. Send me an email, call the show. We've got providers that will call everybody back. We give you the help you need, whatever it is. So we've got a great team here to be able to help you get to the next level with your health and with your life. We're going to kick it off on the phones, and we have Jason. Hi, Jason.
And unfortunately, I took the wrong medication for depression for 2.5 years, and it resulted in me being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And I'd like to know what you all think about it.
You know, I don't like hearing that, you know. I really don't. And I get it. In medicine, it's called practice for a reason. And when you're trained and you're highly trained, you make good choices and good decisions. And most of the time, but there are times that you just sometimes don't. And, you know, when a medication, which they go through all the randomized trials and all that, I get that. Medications have side effects, right? We all know that. We're all told about the risk before we do it, and that we know that that's an issue. And I'm just sorry to hear that. I get it. So there was probably something underlying that threw it into the Parkinson's more than anything, because there's stuff that goes on with your brain and dopamine levels that really cause that. There's specific areas of the brain that gets affected. So the biggest thing now for you to do is, it's like, what's next? What do I do now? How do I handle this thing that I've been given, right? So you get a diagnosis like this and you think, okay, what do I do? Here's where you start. Always. Remember, if it's a neurological condition, if it's a cardiovascular condition, if it's a hormone condition, endocrine is the fancy word for that. Whatever area that you're dealing with remember, your health will not be right until your gut is right. The gut has to be right first, hands down. They call the gut the second brain. Michael Gershon coined that term. And it really is true. Like, your gut determines everything that goes on with your health. So you have to get the gut right. You have to focus in and make sure the gut health is right. So the microbiome is a big fancy word that we talk about for the gut. But it's full of the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. And you better make sure that you got the right kind of bacteria in the gut, that it's healthy and that it's strong. Because otherwise you're going to have all kinds of issues with it. it's going to lead to your body not being able to make enough or produce enough of the different brain neurochemicals. We call them neurotransmitters. They're all made in the gut, and then they're sent to the brain. So if you've got a brain issue, guess what? The gut has to be healthy. And how do we make our gut healthy? Well, it's by the foods that we're eating every single day. Like, that's how you do that. So in the anti-inflammatory diet, I've got in my book, which you can get free, by the way. Just go to myfreehealthbook.com, myfreehealthbook.com. You can get it for free. But you can really, it's not that hard. Like, it's not that hard to get started. So many people think, oh my gosh, it's going to take forever. Or, I haven't eaten this way my whole life. I don't know what I'm going to do. Look, it's not hard. The biggest thing I want you to do, and the biggest thing to overcome in this, is to realize that you don't have to be stuck, to realize that you don't have to just stay where you are. Okay, so the microbiome is simple. Here's where you start. Okay, get my book, myfreehealthbook.com. All right, you pay for the shipping, we send it to you. Hardback book, really nice. It can be like the health Bible in your house. Okay, you start with this. The anti-inflammatory diet, equal amounts of lean quality proteins like chicken, fish, beef, or eggs, low glycemic carbohydrates in the form of fruits and vegetables, and then good healthy fats, your almonds, walnuts, cashews, avocados, all the good fats that need to be there. You get that balanced in your diet. Now, the other test that you're going to want to get done, and you can get in touch with our providers, we've got providers that can help you with this, is the fatty acid test. You have to get a fatty acid test done when you're dealing with Parkinson's or any kind of neurological condition, because the fats are like the cornerstone of any neurological issue. And if you don't have the right kind of fatty acid balance in the body, then it becomes an issue, big time. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a test. Okay? For the fatty acids. Now, if you need help, we'll facilitate it. But you've got to figure out with the omega-3, 6, 9, trans fats, you've got to figure out all those levels. Okay? Because then we can dial in your eating specific to that. Now, here's the other thing. Really important that you have to look at, okay? Like, big time. You have to look in and start making sure you get the right amount of proteins. Now, the protein rule is, provided your kidneys are healthy, the protein rule is this. So it's 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. All right. So if you're 150 pounds, you want to shoot for 150 grams of protein a day. And that's from good sources, lean quality proteins like chicken, fish, beef, or eggs. Okay. That's going to be really important for you to focus in on, because with Parkinson's, that can play a big role. And all the neurotransmitters are made from proteins, right? They're made from amino acids. So number one, your gut has to be healthy and void of the inflammation, but you have to make sure you're getting in the right kind of proteins. Now, there's other things like pyridoxal 5-phosphate, certain vitamins and minerals that are really, really great. Believe it or not, phenylalanine, which is supposedly not that great of an amino acid, but you need phenylalanine to combine with taurine, and it makes dopamine. So you have to be concerned about the different neurotransmitters. And remember that caffeine in small amounts can be good, like caffeine in tea, which is small, like 15, 20 milligrams. Caffeine can be very helpful too in some of these conditions like Parkinson's. So your physician will be helping you, I know, but you have to find someone to handle the nutrition. Like, don't just leave that to chance, and don't just leave it to a few questions here on the show either. Get someone that can do a deep dive with you, get lab work done, analyze the results, the whole deal. You really want to have that done, because Parkinson's, as challenging as it is and scary as it can be sometimes, there's a lot you can do. And, on this show, we want to help you do that, all right? So keep me posted on how that goes. But make sure to go to our website, asarx.com. That's asarx.com, or give us a call, 888-283-7272. To experience more of Asa RX audio, visit us at asarx.com.
Hi, it's Asa here. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Do you need a new prescription for your life? I have a special gift for all my listeners. I'm giving away a free copy of my international best-selling book to help you truly live your potential. All you have to do is cover the shipping and handling, and I will give you the book absolutely free. I want to invest in you and your health this year. So get your free copy of my book by visiting myfreehealthbook.com. That's myfreehealthbook.com, and let's get healthy together this year.